So a man recently posted a story on how anger destroyed his marriage. According to him, he got angry with his wife and decided to leave the home. The wife eventually decided to leave the relationship because of the situation of anger. Now, how do we manage anger? Because every relationship always experiences some form of anger.
Anger is just a form of emotion, like every other emotion. So there are different emotions. We have jealousy, envy, we have forgiveness. Those are emotions, you know, and anger is just one of them. And there are so many. But what I see is that because we have not grown into, or we were not taught, let me use that, we're not taught how to handle our emotions whenever they come, we see that we keep having the same type of emotions in different relationships. So the anger is there. You have an anger issue, first of all. It's basically not because of what that person has said to you, because even after this relationship and I go to this relationship and I go to that relationship, that emotion still keeps coming up from time to time.
Okay, so for me growing up, anger was like an emotion you were not allowed to express, especially towards those that are older than you. So what we did was we piled our anger, and then one day you burst over something so tiny and like, how dare you? But you're just so angry over a lot of things. Anger is a valid expression. When someone does something to make you angry, it's okay to be angry, but we need to find a way to express our anger in such a way that, you know,
harmful.
Yes. So in my house, you're allowed to tell someone, what you did really made me upset, and I'm not in the right frame of mind to talk to you right now. Can you give me some time? So we do that with the children. So you're allowed to express it, but then we give you time to use the words. And one thing I always say to them is also use your words. Don't use crying and screaming, and use the words that you feel like. If you cannot express it right now, give yourself time when you can come and tell the person. Don't ever feel bad for feeling angry if someone did something, you know, to make you angry that deserved anger. But express yourself in such a way that a person understands and, you know, gives you that respect. So that's what we're trying to do.
Use your words. Don't just throw, because we have
throw tantrums, throw hands, throw,
No, tell them I am mad at you right now, and I just need some time. It makes a whole lot of sense.
I just remembered my 4-year-old turning 5 next month saying to me, "Mommy, use your words." So whenever he's talking to me, I'm used to, I grew up like that. So my father can say, and I can tell you, this he meant no, he meant yes. I grew up like that. And every time I deal with this boy, he will say, "Mommy, say yes or no." He says that all the time. I appreciate it all the time when close people, in fact, not even close, if anybody I've had an interaction with comes to me and said, "You offended me," I appreciate it because you could have just, you know, embarrassed me in anger. So even if I have a reservation about what you have said, I always do apologize first.
So before you came on, we're talking about anger, managing anger with friends, family, children. As a man, you know, I don't want to be direct, but how do you manage anger, even at work with your friends? And when you get angry, what are those coping mechanisms you use to address how you express your anger?
All right. What I do is this. I grew up to a particular saying that says anger is a small madness. So do nothing when you're angry, because what you will destroy will be much more than what causes your anger. Do you understand? So basically, anytime I'm angry, people on set can actually testify to that, especially when I'm directing. You know, it comes with a whole lot of tension here and there from actors, from crew and all that, and sometimes they want to drive you crazy. So they know that anytime I'm angry, I just take a walk. They realize that, okay, I think Amala is angry. I'll just take a walk, or I just keep quiet. I'll just be looking at you. You understand? After a while, I will now come up with whatever I want to do, whatever I've decided to do, I'll still maintain my stand. So most of the time, I don't get to talk back. Because sometimes I realize that when I talk back too, I tend to get angry. And my anger is more or less like when I'm angry with you, you know, I'm angry with you and somebody says something behind, I'm like, I leave you and I talk to you. Do you understand? As an actor, I can easily get angry, you know. As an actor, you get angry and everybody will be begging you because of, you know, the production and all that and all that, and they'll just be pampering you. But as a director, you are the head of the production. So when you get angry, everything gets scattered and all that. So you have to just make sure you manage that anger. A bad director will be a director that gets angry easily.
And works off set.
Definitely.
And scatters production
Do
after you
understand?
spent money.
So at the end of the day, it boils back to you.
Yeah. So